Hey, sweetie. It's Christmas Day, huh? A day that's supposed to feel warm, joyful, and full of connection. But for you, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it feels a little quiet, a little empty. Maybe all today is cold, an unwanted opportunity to look back on another unsatisfying year. Between you and me, I hate Christmas. I think it brings out the worst in us and encourages loneliness, even when we're with others. Maybe that's why you're here now, typing that phrase into the search bar, clicking on something with this title. You're looking for something, or someone, to make today feel just a little less lonely. And that's okay. There's no shame in feeling this way, no judgment for being here. The holidays can be hard. Even someone as strong as me can struggle sometimes. It's only human. But you've found your way to me, and that means we can spend this time together. Just you and me. No noise, no expectations. You don't need to be anything or anyone right now. Just let yourself be here. Be with me for just a little while. I want you to take a deep breath for me, in and out through your mouth. You don't have to hold it if you don't want. You don't have to match my pace. There's no trick. Just notice your own rhythm. That's it. In and out. With each breath, feel the weight of this day begin to lift, even if only a little. Just picture that for me. You're not carrying it alone anymore. Not in this moment. Because right now, I'm here with you. I've got you. And maybe, sweetie, that's all you really needed to hear. That you're not alone. Even if it feels that way sometimes. Even if today feels quieter than it should. Even if past decisions or actions led to isolation. Let my voice be your company. Give me control for a little while. And let this moment be the connection you've been looking for. Because you deserve that. You deserve this. Since it is Christmas, let's lean into the cliché just a little bit. Imagine you're up north somewhere, far from the city, out near the mountains with snow gently falling outside. A cabin with a gently crackling fire, warm and inviting. The kind of place where the world feels far away and quiet, where you choose the peace and quiet, where it's just us and the comforting sound of the fire as it flickers and pops. I often think of places like that when I feel alone. My dream cabin away from the world. No internet, no cable signal. Just me, my books, my movies, and you. A place I imagine when I need comfort. When I need to feel like the world is just a little softer. I want to share it with you. Imagine yourself here, safe and warm, with the snow thick outside and the fire warm beside us. Let it remind you that even on a day like today, you're not forgotten. You're not incapable of connection or deep, valid feeling. You're here with me after all. That's enough. You're enough. Here with me in the safety of my cabin. Let's go a little deeper together. Let yourself relax further, letting my voice guide you. The fire's glow casting warm, dancing shadows on the wooden walls. Outside, night has fallen, blanketing the world in quiet. Here inside, It's just us. Safe. You can feel the warmth, the thick scent of pine lingering in the air, and the easy calm of this moment we're sharing. You don't have to search anymore. You don't have to try so hard. You found me, and now you're mine. That's right. You're mine, sweetie. You don't have to pretend to be strong here. No performances for my benefit. You don't have to hide the parts of you that feel broken, defeated, or unsure. I see all of it. Every struggle, every challenge you faced. They're a part of you, whether you will it or not. And for someone as attuned to reading people as me, you may as well be holding a name badge and a sign. But they don't make you less. They don't hold you back. They make you exactly what I admire. A submissive who's brave enough to try, even when it's hard. Strong enough to feel deeply, so deeply, that their vulnerability makes them stronger, even as they feel weak. That kind of courage, your courage, makes you mine. I know you don't like to dwell on your insecurities. Even when you do focus on past mistakes and failures, you don't want to. But submission isn't always fun and games. It's not just my strong will and your weak mind. Real submission, real surrender, goes deeper. It's opening yourself up, even when it's hard, even when it scares you. So I'm going to give you a moment, right now, sweetie, to consider this one simple question. Would you be here with me if those insecurities didn't exist? I know, they can seem all-encompassing, but they're not the point of your story. They're just one theme. And I'm proud of you for beginning to realize that, for having the strength to face them head on. Words like femdom, submission, sissy, or slave might well scare you. And yet, despite that fear, here you are, being brave enough to open yourself up to their consideration. That's the kind of submission I require. That's the kind of submission I admire. And that's the kind of submission you've just displayed. Don't dare allow yourself to think there was any weakness in coming to me. Quite the opposite. It takes extraordinary strength to trust someone as you have me. These things, these regrets, these insecurities, they simply wouldn't affect you so deeply if you weren't so emotionally available. That's a wonderful thing, and you put it on display every time you indulge me, even those times when you think you're just having a fun little fantasy. You don't have to understand all at once. Just trust that I know more about this than you do. Really, this is all about that trust you gave me when you clicked here. And I value that, sweetie. I truly do. So let yourself sink into that. Let yourself feel how good it is to finally be claimed, to finally be seen for everything you are and everything you've faced. You don't need to be perfect here. You just need to be mine. And you are, sweetie. You're mine, right here in my cabin, where you belong. That's right. You're mine, sweetie. Let me hold you in this moment. Let me remind you that you belong here, with me, under my control. Let yourself sink into that feeling of being valued, of being cared for, of being claimed. You're not alone anymore. I want you to think of this moment as a gift, my gift to you. A reminder that no matter how quiet today might feel, No matter how much you might blame what you think are your own inadequacies for the way you feel today, the very fact that you offered your vulnerability to me and made the decision to submit is proof of your capacity for connection, your ability to grow, and your willingness to put in the work to feel better. The best part is you don't even need to believe it yourself. Beliefs don't affect facts in the slightest. All you have to do is accept that I believe it, and you chose to follow my lead. You're never truly alone if you don't want to be. You can carry my control with you as a source of strength wherever you go. Whatever you're doing, I've got you. Take another breath for me, sweetie. In and out. Just feel for me. And let yourself feel how much you're valued, how much you're seen, even if you only experience it here in this moment. You're worth this time, this care, this connection. You're worth so much more than you realize. All good things, sweetie. But I want you to hold on to this feeling. And if you're mine, you will. Because my want is as good as a call to action for you. My warmth, our connection, your sense of belonging. Let them all stay with you, even as you move forward with your day. Let it remind you that you're not alone, that you're cared for, that you matter. You'll make it through today, sweetie. And that's enough. You're enough. Tomorrow it'll just be another mark on the calendar. But today I'm proud of you for being here, for letting yourself feel, for trusting me with your vulnerability. Merry Christmas, sweetie. You are not alone. I've got you. Your submission is my present, and it's all I want.